and today, just now, we have announced on our pages that we will be talking about a Yoruba movie. We're starting this thing because we are in Africa, right? And we're starting this thing with a Yoruba movie called Ageshinkole. It's new. It's new. Yeah, it came out when?
I think it was last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Are you sure it's last week?
Or last month?
Last month.
Last month, yeah.
You guys are not sure.
I'm sure. I guess
So I don't know if you have seen Ageshinkole, and Ageshinkole is it's one of those old movies that are coming in a new era where we have
Femi Adebayo as a producer.
Femi Adebayo as a producer, and artists like
Odunlade, Chatta,
Ibrahim, Chatta,
Toyin,
Ibrahim.
Lateef, Adedimeji.
Yeah.
You guys
have too.
And this other guy is okay. Yeah,
these are just A-list actors.
Yeah. So I think I will give you a nice score on that one. So
So the movie Ageshinkole, this is a story about the bandits who was terrorizing the town called Macaroni. So it's like a fictional movie. It's not true. It's fictional.
It's very unrealistic.
It's very not realistic. Yeah.
no. Are you saying it's unrealistic, or it doesn't feel realistic, or it's not? It's just fiction.
It's just
It
fiction.
doesn't feel realistic.
No, I think she meant something else.
Like, it doesn't feel realistic at
It doesn't
all.
feel realistic. It's not only that it's a fiction, it doesn't feel realistic at all. That's what you have. Why do you say that?
Incantations every time. Like, you have warriors there, and they just bring incantations.
That's the one now.
No, that's not.
You have a sword, but you're not fighting.
But you've seen Harry Potter, right?
I've seen Harry Potter.
They're using magic wand.
They're using magic wand.
That is a weapon now. But they're just using
So
incantations.
the incantation is the war. Yes.
But that's not realistic.
Why? Because it doesn't look like a Adekola fight where people carry cutlass and guns. That's what you're saying. Right?
Okay, you are using charms, sir. You're supposed to have this in your body. Like, if they shoot you, it's not supposed to come in. For that movie, they're not using cutlass, they're not using sword, they're not using anything. They're just using words. Incantations. Okay, you do this. You have
I think you have a point there.
You have warriors.
That is why it's not realistic.
Even the king of
But they're not fighting.
not human.
And the guy is not human.
The only
He said
guy
he's
now,
spirit.
right?
Yeah.
He said he was
Oh,
killed.
sorry, yes.
He was buried for like 7 days, and he came back
But
to
it's
life.
magic now. You can't say magic is unrealistic. I get the part where you say that they are not using guns and some other equipment because it's war. They are just using the word of mouth to fight, which is really somehow. Even if you look at the history, I mean, at that time that the play was set, you will know that there are some weapons that are used. You will see that they have sword, they have guns and stuff. Not only incantation now.
But they mostly like just using their words, mostly.
Okay.
And that's not.
I have like many warriors now. They are ready to die for me. Then an enemy came to my own place, to my own territory. Then the warriors are not supposed to fight. It's only you that is supposed to cancel incantations. It's not realistic at all.
Like the
warriors are just there. They just point to the weapons. They're just looking at you.
No, it's not really war now. This is somebody that wants to come and steal, and they are guys. They are just his men there.
Yeah.
He's the one that is fighting.
People came to his territory to execute him, but they're just looking at them. We have witches, we have wizards, we have this guy,
those boys are not matched for those witches now, so they're supposed to stay at the backstage so that the big guy
What's the point
fight.
of those guys?
They just carry the stolen goods on their head.
Question: do you believe in witches, in wizards, in everything that's supernatural?
Well. Let's come to probably why we have ill effects.
Wait, everybody
come back to life.
Wait.
And you're very powerful, sir.
Do you believe in like personally? Forget about religion, like you personally, do you believe in that?
Of course, I believe in magic now.
I believe in magic.
There's magic.
Magic too.
Whether Islam says there is magic or it does not say there is magic, there is magic.
Yeah.
So the only thing Islam said, that if you are doubting if there is magic, it's telling you that there is actually magic.
Yeah.
So it's real.
So what do you believe?
You don't believe in magic?
I don't believe in it.
She went to Oshun shrine one time. was telling you that. I don't want to sound like one old man. When daddy and mom say, don't go there, a shuma guy, all this thing like that. I don't want to sound like that, just say go and do whatever. But the truth is that there are things that are there that you are not supposed to be making with. That's not what it is. How would you rate this movie? What is it?
6. I'll give it 5.
Why?
5.
Because it's so realistic, oh my god. Like, so unrealistic.
The movie is actually
like, even the beginning, they were, like, when they went to the museum, it was like the museum, and his portrait was in the museum. Why?
So,
it's a bad guy.
So in the beginning of the movie, sir, they portrayed this guy as a hero.
Exactly.
Because they had his portrait in the museum. So, sir, he was portrayed as a hero. The beginning of the movie, he was portrayed as a murderer.
Okay.
At the end of the movie, he was portrayed as an advisor.
Did you guess?
Advising people.
So that's like a mix of
yeah. And at the end, it was a hero again. So,
what I think.
What's the advice? That we should steal or we should not steal? I don't.
One thing that I don't like about the movie is that it's just too long for me. I mean, I was sitting down there for like 1 hour, and I was like, I can tell you this in 10 minutes. I mean, I can tell you this in 5 minutes.
How is it going to end?
I don't even know how it's going to end. There will be
like
twist.
The story itself.
The twist is nice. It's not all those Yoruba movie. What Yoruba movies are known for that. When you see the poster, you know this woman that killed this one. This one killed.
You know that movies can end.
Yeah. Work. And another reason that I should bring up is the fact that the studio that did this is Ant-Hill, which actually made me more interested in them because I'm an animator and it's an animation studio. So, and I know them. When I saw that they wanted to jump into this project, I was like, oh, okay, maybe they need them for the visual effects because that's what a visual effect artist and an animator would do. And how do you see the visual effects?
It was very, very good, sir.
Yeah, compared to what we
it's like another level in Hollywood.
Yeah, compared to what, even though I don't like the part of the fire boss. Because I have a feeling that if I'm watching, if I go back in time to like 100 years and people are fighting with charm, I probably won't see fire boss flying. Probably if I go back to the Mortal Kombat time, then
I won't last a day, sir. I won't last a day. If they're fighting with charms, I won't last a day, sir.
You won't last a day.
If I go back to the past,
Why do you do that?
How will you believe in it?
No, you don't like
so now you don't believe in charms.
I don't believe in charms. I believe in zero.
Okay.
But you don't believe in charms.
You don't believe in incantations.
Someone can disappear.
That one is not real.
Disappear.
That one is not
No,
real.
you don't believe that somebody can disappear.
I don't
Okay. What
believe
else do you not believe in? All this.
I don't believe you can be there
magic.
for like 7 days.
I don't believe you can talk to.
Very powerful.
It's
It's not possible. It's not natural.
Okay.
It's not.
Do you believe that they can call somebody from US to come back to Nigeria?
No,
I believe in that. That's it. That's it. That's
What is it?
That's it, sir. Yeah. But for you to be able to disappear.
How about they tell someone to come to be sleeping? They ever soon and they will sleep, everybody will not sleep. Or they will give you broom to start sweeping the floor. And you continue sweeping. Not about all those things.
I believe in you, sir.
So what's the difference? Why can't you believe somebody disappearing?
Sometimes
Too much.
Sometimes very hard to
Think
believe.
it's a cheat.
Sometimes some things are very hard to believe. Sometimes you don't even know what to believe. Sometimes you don't know what to believe. Because there's this, you don't even know what to believe, honestly.
Well, I think one of those things that we can use to actually justify what went down in Ageshinkole is the fact that they try to replicate what used to be. Some years ago, like 25 years ago, predominantly what we have in our movies are people that are using charms.
Yeah. So when we're talking about the characters, who do you think is your favorite character, sir?
I'm not really good with the names, so I don't even know which is which. But I think the last guy that actually came to go and fight
That's
the man, that's the son, that is Ibrahim Chatta. And another thing is that I don't really feel their incantation that much. They don't carry those poetic power that this other one used to. You know, all those times when you listen to incantation, you will see some poetic flows. But this one, they are just kind of generic to me, so I really feel it.
I think the actors and actresses, they are very great with incantation. I mean, how could they memorize that kind of incantation? I mean, this guy, Femi, was going for like 1 hour of the movie. He was
just
kind
spitting.
It was very
bars.
It was very good, sir. So, when we're talking about favorite characters, I'll go with Ibrahim. That guy that did. That is second in command.
Okay. If you have a favorite character, let us know. That is, if you've seen it. However, if you ask me, which are the questions we are going to answer later on this show. So, we are going to swap this woman because she's not a fan of this movie with somebody else that has been seeing a movie like this for long and is a good fan of Yoruba tradition, kind of. So you're welcome back, and where you are gone, we are discussing something at the background, and that is the amount that was used to make this movie, which might blow your mind.
So the producer of the movie, which was Femi Adebayo, was interviewed and he said the money budgeted for the movie was more than 100 million naira. Do you think that's possible?
100 million naira.
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you have to say?
Make it make sense. It is official figure for me. Because I see no special thing was used. Like, let me put it that way. There was no helicopter.
I'm talking about the location. They used the village.
Easily accessible thing. Like, you can go to any nearby village here.
Yeah.
Talk about
I don't want to make the blunder because all the clothes that they made, you know, all the houses, all the costumes, they are not something you can just find. You probably went to some museum to go and get it, or Monile. I don't know if that one can come.
But everything being equal, everything combined, that figure is
skyrocketed.
It's more like skyscraper.
Or probably if they don't say that, we won't watch it.
Probably.
So
it's just closer than it.
You're welcome back to the second part of the show, and I have here Mr.
Adedimeji.
Yes, Mr. Dele is a Yoruba enthusiast and the junior brother of what is the name of this? Ayla.
No. Ayla died in the year 19. Ayla died in the year 98. Your blessed memory. I just happen to be a staunch fan of Ogunmola's music. I love his music prowess, his poetic capacity, the way he delivers his message. He was phenomenal. No, he is great. He is phenomenal. Because he did some.
Yeah. Let's go back to Ageshinkole. So, what do you think? You have been seeing a lot of. You have seen Kutuaye, you have seen Kutuoro. This guy have seen Kutuaye and Kutuoro.
God, I just happen to be a I've seen it. So I saw it.
So all those things, this guy, I've seen so much of them, and that's just amazing. And we cannot have this show without having you, and you love movies.
I'm really honored to be on the show. I'm really honored to be on the show. Thank you, my dear host. The movie Ageshinkole, I see it as a step that a movie that takes a diverse approach to what we've been seeing in Yoruba movie production. Because normally what you do see is you see a particular antagonist, then someone will come from nowhere, probably towards the end of the runtime, and the person will conquer the antagonist and that will be all. Because the normal way it should be. But no, this guy took a diverse approach to how the thing play out. The movie Ageshinkole was set in the town of Aderomi long years ago. So a particular person, a prince, was misled by some chiefs to commit a particular atrocity, which the capital punishment, the punishment was death, the capital punishment for anything like stealing. And the guy actually went to, I think he went to a town, no, in that same town. He stole his goods, and the people, there is this adage in Yoruba, they do say,
there's a lot of spoilers.
They told him to steal, and they stationed some boys to catch him. And he was caught in the act, and he faced the wrath of the law. and he was killed. He's the guy that happens to be the sidekick, his trusted aide. I've forgotten his name. He was actually he was killed in that process. To another process, the guy tried to exhume his body and give him a proper burial, and he was caught. He was apprehended and he was killed. So the guy. But one thing I didn't understand in the movie is, okay, he's dead. Then how did he came back to life as a spirit or as a demon terrorizing the whole town of Ageshinkole? Probably he went to on the ground and met with Hades, and Hades felt like, whoa, you are wrong, go back, go on. So they left that house for us to feel it. But still, for me, it's a good move. It is.
So what is the improvement? What do you see? What do you see that you do not feel compared to what used to be? You know, like let's say you are like a 70-year-old guy in Nigeria, and you're like someone that told you that Abidjan, give me a bag of this thing now. You are like, I have to see this. And when you now see it, what do you see that?
No disrespect to the actors in Ageshinkole. No disrespect to them. Yeah. But believe me, these guys, they cannot lace the shoe of Abidjan. There will never be another Abidjan. There will never be another Ajo. So let's just keep that one as it is. So Abidjan, they were on another class, they were on another level. But this, I will just talk about the production, the use of drone shots, the VFX, and the costume, the set scene. So I will laud them on that. It's not like the conventional Yoruba movie we do see on Go TV. You just see them mixing these Londons. So
another thing that I am waiting to discuss with you is the aspect of witches. Now, there are two things that doesn't add up there. The first thing is that the Oba went to the witches to go and I don't know It's something that is
I would love to discuss this too, because as long as I am privy to some information about kingship, traditional council, in the Yoruba land, in this day Yoruba land, and in the olden days, the norm was if you are to be king, before you can be king, you have to prostrate 7 times to the kingmakers. No, I think the Ogboni is in the village, while in the Peju, once you are on the 7th day, you prostrate 7 times for the chiefs, for the people. And after that 7th prostration, it has become a taboo for you to prostrate to any other being.
Do you prostrate to witches?
No, you don't. In the normal setting. So I think it's another approach to the movie. The king went to the witch.
No,
went to the wizard.
It's wrong.
So it's not our culture.
It's kind of wrong. One thing is that's one thing. You know what makes witches very stubborn to approach compared to wizard, compared to other, is like the anonymous. You cannot
we don't know them.
We don't know them.
We don't know them.
You don't know them. So they are presenting witches to us as
you don't know them. You don't know them. It's not what you do see every day. Like these wings of fire that I'm watching, the ox previously they are unable to see the sunlight, and like the trolls, if they are to below the sunlight, they become stones. So I think it's normal. It's like that for the witches too. They choose to use the cover of the night to carry out their activities. So and even the king went to them in broad daylight. And they were there showing.
And they came out in broad daylight.
It's not. They cherish that anonymity. You don't know them. You don't know them.
Yes.
You don't know them. See, there's a particular movie. I think it is called the king, the chief's wife is a witch. So the people they met, they connect with Koledo that they will go to the palace. So they will be like, they will announce it. They'll break it to the king that his wife is a witch. So Koledo, I was saying to Yoruba, Koledo said, once they get there, Koledo will say, Koledo will say, Ìyàwó baálẹ̀ la. So the rest will say, Je. So on getting there, Koledo was saying, Ìyàwó baálẹ̀ la. Bit of silence fell on the room. He started after Ìyàwó baálẹ̀ la. Bit of silence. The last time he said Ìyàwó baálẹ̀ la, then he changed it Olarubarika. So you can know them.
Yeah,
and if you are to know them, then I believe your life has risk. Because even if you do, you must not say it to anybody. So you must know, oh God, okay.
Okay, so I think you've listened to I know those old people, school people listening to this will agree with us on some points. So if you have any comments, any expression, that probably might help the movie maker, because I have a feeling that they want to make the next one. Probably the other guy will come back and they want to go into some kind of superhero thing, and probably we have like Thor and Avengers and you know all those things.
Permit me to say this. SDC said something. He said it is packaging and skin color that separates Shango from Thor. So if they want to do that, they should try to perfect it.
Exactly.
So we have some online complaints from the audience.
Okay.
Yeah. So someone said that they had swords but are not fighting with it. What do you think about that?
What?
They had swords but they are not fighting with the sword. Like they are fighting with words, yeah.
Which doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Well, I would like to take a different approach towards that. I think there's some battles that it is battle of war. I mean, battle of words. So, what is superior compared to using sword?
All those times that they are fighting Fulani during the Yoruba, do you think they are using what?
They were using words and guns and all.
So those ones carrying sword.
As it was portrayed in the movie, he decided he was a solo champion, a solo hero. Yeah. So he was just riding on his own capacity. It needed his aids probably to a kind of show of strength and for them to lift the good from.
It's not supposed to be like that.
Well, let's move on. Well, we leave that for everybody to judge, at least. If it's in war,
so another person said that the first thing he's going to do is to become a murderer, kill as much people he could, then turn an advisor to the king, and many people, and later be known as a hero who robs and kills people.
Well, that's true. It's kind of the bad side. Yeah. However, the way I see it is that when something bad, when something evil, which is actually in Islam also, when something evil happens, that small evil must not happen so that the big ones do not come. So, if you, for example, now Islam said don't touch a lady, it's not really about that, it's about some things that will come. It's about the husband that will later go and shoot another man and stand by the dead body in the future. So that's what it is. So, probably the first crime must not happen so that the other one should not come. So I think probably on that aspect, we can give it to them. Don't let the first one happen.
It's one of the stories that sells in the industry right now, vengeance.
Yes, vengeance.
Is the part they are applying, and is the cow they are making vengeance.
Well, I think that's that, and I think very much that you have gotten an idea of what Ageshinkole is. So till next time that you will see us again, we will be talking about another movie, Women King. The Women King, with another movie based in about
women warriors
around in Africa. It's about the Africa past. So we'll talk about that one more next week. You don't want to miss it. So whatever it is that you feel about our show, comment section, and make sure you subscribe